Okay, this episode of the tutorial is going to be on hit confirming. Okay, and I hope I can get everything in kind of a short episode, so I'm going to try to move quickly. I will cut it up into parts. However, I hope it's kind of like optimal timing for everything. Okay, so kind of your best neutral buttons are crouch fierce, stand medium punch, and crouch medium punch, right? A lot of people would say that, oh, stand strong and crouch fierce are obviously better, being they punish buttons that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. Like stand strong beats low forward. This will be crush counters from time to time. Crouch strong is really good as it is, 6 frames as well. The difference in these buttons is stand strong and crouch fierce only have kind of a 1 frame buffer window, right? So they only have 1 confirmable window into a special move. So doing that into Ruffian is kind of just a buffer. Whereas a release like Zonk would be a real hit confirm. You can actually hit confirm if you watch like the stun bar, for example. Problem with using crouch strong is there's not as much hit stun. So if you late confirm crouch strong, if you confirm it visually, the Zonk will not always combo. And if it doesn't always combo and the crouch strong hits, you will just continue with the confirm and say you do super off Zonk, it'll hit on block. What crouch strong is actually good for is going into Ruffians, because there's about a 3 frame buffer window. Right. Whereas the other buttons, you're more often likely to air reset if an opponent backdashes. And not only that, but to actually buffer. There's not many frames in order to confirm. Crouch fierce does have a little more hit stun, but it's still relatively hard with Ruffian. Whereas Zonk is very easy. The thing about these buttons is you kind of have to set up situations to where they're best used, right? So they don't air reset. So you can watch the stun bar as I mentioned before. So basically you could do something like crouch jab. Okay, you do crouch jab, and then you're +5. So they can backdash just as before. They can't backdash. And you can hit confirm with the stun if you'd like, or on hit, into EX. So you get a lot of damage for it. Or let's say command grab. So it's kind of a good 50-50. Again, you're +5, so there's only a 1 frame gap. So even any 2 frame special moves like reuse V-trigger parry, this would be a good situation. It's a pretty good situation with crouch strong. Okay, so the next 2 normals I'm gonna go over are, of course, crouch fierce and stand strong. So as I mentioned, they can only really go into Zonk, generally, depending on how fast you buffer. If you've had like, I don't know, a ton of practice and you can buffer Ruffian really, really fast, then sure. Or you're playing hitbox, then yeah, sure, they're common. It would be good. Right? It would be a common buffer. But what I like to use is this. So let's see. This is probably my favorite actual V-trigger frame trap. Is this. See. The reason why it's so good is it's, I believe it's +8. Let me double check. Let's see, stand heavy punch. +8. So both of them are actually +8. You can do even the second, right? So +8. What you can do is basically crouch fierce is 8 frames, so that means it beats backdash. So what you can do is you can confirm, and you can get a lot of damage. Or you can command grab, which is really good. It's another great activation. You can do this off a ton of situations. You can just jump in, boom, on fierce. And actually something that's kind of broken is you can hit confirm. Actually not hit confirm. Let's say if you cancel, right, off of a knockdown, that's plus. Boom. And what happens if you dash? You're +2. So it becomes another frame trap. Let's say you say, I don't want to do this mix up here, right? V trigger on hit means scaling, right? So I'm not going to combo. Let me reset them, right? You dash up, you're +2. If they jab check you, they get caught. It's meaty. Okay, so you could do that, or you could do dash up, and if they jump, they get hit. So it's kind of a mix after mix. You can also do the crouch fierce frame trap with sweep activation. Alright, and just a heads up also, you don't always have to finish your pressure with the plank. You can always reset with zone. That's really it on these normals. There's other knockdowns you can hit confirm with V trigger and stuff like that, but honestly these are just the most common you can always set up.